Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for February the 4th, 2021. I'm Mom. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let's move that over there. Yes, we are on Discord. Yeah. Let's see. Space Vulcan. Why is Boom not finding any Omegas around Space Vulcan? That is a really good question, which I do not have a really good answer. So let's go find out. Somebody's got to be over there. One of my tunes has got to be over there. Well, that's probably not true. They usually are. No. Let's see. You're in Beta Quadrant. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, we're close to Vulcan. There's Vulcan. Vulcan isn't my usual place to hang out. Way too many suns. It doesn't work that way, folks. Not for long. And here we are. So Vulcan number 1 seems well populated with Omegas today. I have not done much mining today. It was an amazingly busy day at work. Funny, amazingly busy. Good, amazingly funny, but funny.
Are we live?
We are live. Hi, how are ya?
I'm doing all right.
Well, that's good. How's the weather there? Oh, I gotta go look out the window. It was starting to snow an hour ago. I don't know what it looks like now.
It's not bad out here. Probably low 60s.
Oh, okay. It was 11 or 19, I don't remember. It was cold. When I went to the police station, it was okay. When I got out of the police station 3 hours later, it was cold.
Police station?
We had an incident at work, nothing horrible, but it wound up with that we needed a copy of the police report to file some insurance papers. Well, even though they say you can get it online courtesy of COVID, you can't get it online anymore. You have to go down there. Okay, fine. No problem. Police station is local, right? No. You have to go to the one downtown Indiana. Okay, that means parking $10. It's not easy to get there. It's even harder to get out. Stand in line, go through security, stand in another line, stand in another line. Oh, it's lunch break. We'll be back in 45 minutes. Just have to do your Zen thing. Oh. And I get in there, and it takes about 5 minutes to get the papers. They're really nice. Hold on. You can change your HUD theme? I've never noticed that. How do you change your HUD theme?
Escape, options, you go to HUD.
Oh. Okay. Space, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Always. Target.
I think. I seem to remember you can change the themes to like Fed, Romulan, things like that.
I've got region, but that's that.
I'm
No,
kind
I
of
don't see it there.
I don't see it there either. I'll find it. Basic. No.
Hi, Cadargo. Do you know how to change your theme on your HUD? I've never changed it. I have no idea. Because it's just fine. That doesn't mean it can't be fine-er. It's definitely not keybinds. Controls, region, space. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Advanced. Not really. Graphics. No, don't see it there. In basic. Color palette. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much. If I change
Yeah.
it in one, does it change it in all of them, or can I have it unique for each
You,
tune?
you have a unique for each one.
Ooh, okay, so let's see what TNG looks like. Okay, TNG is kind of weird with purples. Let's
Yeah.
go into... Ooh, yeah, that's, yeah, default Discovery. Oh, Discovery's actually pretty good. I can go with Discovery. Dominion.
I like Discovery, yeah.
Dominion's not pink enough. Federation, that's my
I think it
standard.
should be purple. Yeah.
Federation Classic, that's not bad. Gorn, that's not bad either. Klingon, ooh, that's not bad. Klingon Classic, very nice. Orion,
Well,
it's not too bad. Yes, Mom has 2 KDF recruits. I've got a Farasan on this account, and I've got a Discovery
te-
Klingon on the other one. I'm not really
technically, I
impressed.
got 3. The Discovery Klingon, if you put them in the normal outfit and put hair on them, they're not bad.
It's not that. It's just that I've got 2 other Klingons. I like the Romulan. That's not bad. TNG, no, I don't think I like TNG. Oh, TNG's not bad. That's more blue than purple. 23rd Century Federation. Ah, my eyes. And Voyager. No. I think we're going to go, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to go Discovery. That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
I gotta kill 3 captains. I
Okay.
had 6 to kill, but I've got 3 done, and I'm trying to trigger another one now.
Well, we could probably go do something to kill some. I haven't done Assault on Terek Nor yet. On either account.
That'll give me some captains.
Oh, that'll give you some captains, yes. I actually haven't done any of the stuff on this account today. I have Polaron damage in space, Terran ships in the battle zone, going, and complete Iconian TFOs.
I have 5 Herald ships, so...
That's fun. I think I
The
might
queen
re-roll.
appeared. I can go kill the queen now. There's another captain.
There you go. I think I'm going to re-roll that Iconian TFO. That's pretty... Ugh. If it was early in the day, I'd do it. Defeat Voth on the ground. I did that yesterday. Deal anti-proton on the ground. Okay, we can have some fun now. So, I was talking to Ed about this morning, and you might have picked up on that, Mar Hawkman. On my Discovery Klingon, I mean, I don't really want to do a Lethian or a Nausicaan. I've already done 2 Klingons. I've got, let's see, what else do they have? Short of buying a Trill. What is there?
I did Trilled, but of course I've been in this so long and had so many things. At one point, I just sort of spent a few months when they started doing account unlock to buy what little I didn't have left.
Well, I was thinking of an Alien just because it's different.
Aliens, you can do anything you want, so it works.
And you get that extra slot.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're not really getting an extra slot. You're getting a slot you can assign to it to a trade.
Well, it's 10 versus 9 because there's no innate that comes with it.
Right. Right. You don't have the innate ability. It's replacing that.
So how's life out there in the Great West?
Not bad.
All right. We have the Taylor options in Alien to make an Aronson? Huh. That sounds cool. That would be fun. I could do that. Ed's got his Iron Man, which he's done a great job making Iron Man's face look like Tony Stark. It's very nicely done. Way beyond my skill level. My skills are reserved for this.
Now you see my Thor.
Yes, your Thor is very good. I just can't think of anybody I really would want to make a tune of. I mean, Leeta Battle Angel would be great, but it's kind of like basic gear.
It's just a big-eyed alien.
Exactly.
So when you're doing that, have you noticed how there seems to be a finite, or not finite, how there seems to be a maximum number of points you can get from it?
On this, yes, it's 2,700.
27, because there's
Yes.
been a few times that I've got every single one and I've never seen it go above 26.
Then you've missed one. It's
Hmm.
easy to miss one, especially when they speed up. And the only way you can
Yeah.
tell is if it passes by and just doesn't fade out. But yeah, 2,700
What
is
I
the max.
what I really hate is when it speeds up and suddenly everything shifts.
That's because you missed one in the earlier sequence. If you get the early ones, it will stay at a nice smooth rate. I mean, it'll speed up, but it won't do that herky-jerky thing. See if we can get a 27 here.
Has that book arrived for you yet?
Yes, my husband got it today. He's like, "Did you order a book?" And I'm like, "Yes, I want you to read that." Because he loves that kind of book. Oh, I
Excellent.
missed one. So it will be there when I get there tomorrow. I hope when I get there tomorrow.
If you make it there tomorrow, if it's
Yeah,
slow.
tell me about it. I missed one. 2,600. Yep, missed one. The rewards on hitting the 27 aren't that different from the 26. You have the same chances of picking up. You're going to get the 3 particles, the 1 sliver, and then you've got a chance of picking up a fragment or a shard. Those are random. But they happen at, I think, 24, 25, 26, and 2,700.
See, I just aim to get 10 of each colour, irrespective of the other stuff, each day up to now, just to kind of build it up and keep them going in the background.
All I've been doing since I'm doing the recruit and various other points is I'm just kind of doing the patrols, and I should do the patrols I did the patrols of my ult, I think.
Well, I'm happy to do patrols because I need to get some Polaron damage.
Yeah.
But I have to switch
That is-
tunes.
Well, I've been doing the patrols every day. My ult, I've been actually queuing because I can do it at a lower level for this event. I've been queuing my Celestial Realm.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that is Fedor's KDF that you're doing that?
The alternate account I'm just doing on Fed because he's just a higher level is all.
Do you need to do it today?
I did it, but I'll do it
well,
again.
No, that's okay. I just need to do Polaron damage. I don't care what we do. I did mine at 6 this morning. 6 this morning? 6 this morning, yes. So I need to do some Polaron in the air, and I need to do some AP on the ground.
And I will have one more captain to kill in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, that's some ball. I've just used one of those Endeavour rerolls to
Yes.
roll my healing ground at
Yeah.
8,000 points from being 9,000 needed. It's re-rolled and told me now I need 18,000. What the hell?
Well,
It
yeah,
resets. You don't get progress.
it doesn't say it's going to make it a better roll. Sometimes it takes me 3 or 4 rolls, so I use them sparingly, but today was one of those. I didn't really want to do 3 Iconians, especially since Ed and I did bug hunt this morning.
I got midnight queued up. I can get and I'm at Earth, so I can do 5 Iconian ships in
Oh yeah,
20 seconds there.
easy peasy on that one. But I do need to do Assault on Terek Nor, so that's 2 ground ones if we want to team up to get that done for fun.
Yeah, I need that one too. In fact, all my stuff is ground. It's defeat Voth, defeat Tholians, and do disruptor damage, and then obviously Assault on Terek so I was planning on going to Nukara for the first 2.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have one more captain to kill, and Assault on Terragnor would be perfect for that.
Let me think. That's going to be AP damage. But I want to get a tune who's better suited for ground. That would be Kethma. Kethazah would be the one. Okay, there's the 2,700.
And
So I got a shard, particles, and a trace.
Yeah. I'm just checking something here. As far as my KDF recruit is now level 34.
Ooh, congratulations.
I know people have already hit 65, but
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been working on heavy patrols, playing all day and power leveling, so
I've been working.
I have a life.
I have a life. Okay, I have a paycheck, which is pretty nice.
No.
I will take the paycheck every now and then.
That's a question for the Omega upgrades that you can get.
Yes.
I've accidentally, when I've been clicking through doing some of these, accidentally built myself one of the ones that do the quality improvement.
Yes.
Which sounds like it's the one I actually wanted to get anyway. Is that fairly accurate?
Yeah, quality improvement means you go up in means it goes up in rank, and it's
Yeah.
So if I'm just looking at it now. Like if I apply this, do a test. I'm not going to apply it, but
Yeah, don't.
if I apply it to say like the Red Angel suit, which I've still got at Mark 10,
Don't.
Mark 12, sorry,
It-
it's a 20% thing. But if I pick something that's like much lower mark, it's
Yeah,
like
for Omegas,
40%.
apply it to lower things like Mark 2s through Mark 6, maybe Mark 8. Above 10, definitely would go with using Phoenix boxes. Speaking of Phoenix boxes, guess what I haven't done today?
get your box.
I'm going off there right now.
I just triggered my last captain.
Why the free boxes today?
Yes, free boxes.
When did that start?
You can pick one up from Drozana with Grim or at DS9 with Ona.
Okay. When did that start? Today or?
Today.
Oh, good. So I've not missed anything.
No. You're still fine. All right, let's see what we got. What do we get? What do we get? Woohoo! Uncommon. How uncommon is that?
I'll have to go to DS9 or Drozana after this.
Drozana. Sorry. Had to do it. Where the heck did I put those? Okay. Well, we know what we're going to do with it anyway.
And that's 6 captains.
Oh.
I don't know if that Klingon recruit, if his Batlift was able to get anything from that one.
So I've got roughly 3,200 of the fragments today. Or total, not just today. Yeah, I wish.
I was going to say, that's dedication.
Yeah, the best I've ever done was like, I want to say 120 in an hour. Because at some point your arms just kind of go, I can't do anymore.
That's why I limit myself to make sure I get 10 of each colour, irrespective of the others just that they throw in, because past that it just winds me up. I'm not one for the grindy stuff.
It's one of those things where if everything's good, I can get through it for 30 minutes and then I go do something else and come back for 30. But beyond 30 minutes, then you really start to see decreasing returns. And so when Omega first came out, so how many years ago was that, DT? It wasn't the first year anniversary, it was like the second year anniversary?
I think it was second or third, yeah.
Okay.
It was
Hi,
early
Pi.
on.
Oh, hello. Let's see, that would be Hey and Farwell? Farwell? How do you say it? Farwell.
And that's 5 Herald ships. I can just disengage and leave if I feel like
Yes,
it.
you can.
I'll just get through this first wave.
So the first time Omega came out, it took me a while to figure out how to do it because I was thinking you have to click on things. You don't. You can just run it up and down on the mouse. But my dog had just developed really bad arthritis and she couldn't get upstairs anymore. So I moved my equipment, everything downstairs because she's a very old dog, and I was very aware that this would be the last couple of weeks I would have with her, and I wanted to spend time with her, so I'd be, doing the mouse with one hand and petting the dog with the other hand, sitting on the floor thinking, this is the most comfortable thing for her, and she was all wrapped up in her blankets and sitting on her warm bed and all that good stuff, and I'm freezing sitting on the floor. I've got my hand cramped up and trying to do all this all at once. And then the dog stubbornly lived another 3-4 years after that, and I was committed to staying downstairs with her. So for 3 or 4 years, my computers were downstairs. Okay, Pi, take care. Sleep well. Okay, DT, did you say you were done?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so hold on a second. I need to get.
I'm beyond done. I'm
Yeah.
in a position where I can help anybody out with whatever they need. Just went to ESD to sell some junk off, and I think I actually still have to take Jason to Drozana or DS9.
Yep. Let me find Ketsa. There she is. She's good on the ground. Pi, there's plenty of time, just give up sleep for the next few weeks and grind your life away. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta go look out the window and see if it's really snowing. I'll be right back.
And then we just go, do you want to build a snowman?
The temps must be hovering around 32 because it's snowing, but it's not sticking.
Give it time.
Oh, no, that's fine. It doesn't snow that much here. We get a lot more rain than we get snow.
And then we just go, do you want to build a snowman?
Something like that. Okay, I need something that's got AP in it. Oh, I could go certainly that way. I'll take that one. Okie dokie. And we were going to do...
Whatever you want.
Oh, no,
I've got...
Assault on Terek Nor.
Yeah, I've got Tarot Nor, and I've also still got to get one more point for that daily thing.
Okay. Well, we can do that.
Where's Drozana? I'm going to fly to Drozana for the moment. I need me a free Phoenix token.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to go do.
Mar Hawkman, yes, I can totally live with the lack of heavy snow, though it's being a little bit more south here. When it falls, it is wet, heavy snow. And I don't care because I live in an apartment building and I don't have to deal with it. Though Ed will tell you there's a few mornings where you can hear the guy out in the yard going screech, screech. It's shoveling off our little walk.
Are you on a lower floor?
No, I'm on the second floor. Deliberately.
It's low enough.
It's low enough, yes. Actually, on all these apartments, there's 4 apartments in each half of the building, so the 4 have the same common walkway, and it's right by the windows. Not by the bedroom windows, it's by the living room windows, but obviously at 5 in the morning I'm chatting with Ed. So he can hear it, I can hear it. I can't hear it from the bedroom too easily. And then it's the same on the back half of the building for apartments, but they're very nice, nicely spaced. I mean, you can see I've got a fair amount of room here. It's like a glorified hotel.
So, Mom, just curiously, have we gotten that whole strike thing with the theme stuff settled yet, or?
No, we have not. But they are definitely reappraising it, so it's under consideration. As opposed to flat out, no, you can't.
Yeah, I mean, we got permission from the person who covered it, and
right.
their cover was good.
But if he did it with a copyright, even though he gave us permission, he may have to contact his people to say it's okay, which is where it's at the moment. But that's okay. We'll find something else.
I didn't see any point on there, but let's go take a look.
On what? My poor dog. Come here, baby. Come here, babe. Come here, woofers. Okay, now you're fine. His front feet were falling into the ground again. Oh, there's another dog over there. See, oh, the dog disappeared. I do love that they put dogs in this. But Mar Hawkman, you heard about the whole adventure of driving home in the snow last weekend, and now they're predicting 2 to 5 inches of snow in Chicago tonight, which means I'd be dealing with that again tomorrow. Oh, good. More snow than brutal sub-zero temperatures this weekend. Thank you. Thank you. I know that you were just waiting for me to drive home tomorrow. Wind chills as low as negative 20 degrees. Yes. Okay, yeah, 2 to 5 inches of snow tonight and sub-zero temperatures. Yes, that's just what I want.
For some reason, I'm just looking through what DOFs I can get rid of because I need to make space for one. And for some bizarre reason, I've got a common Vulcan Entertainment hologram. Surely that's a bit of an oxymoron.
You've not heard of that famous holo program, Vulcan Love Slave? This is canon. This is canon from Quarks.
Oh my God, that's probably where it's from then.
That's where it's from.
Well, it's what, Rule 34?
So I'm just trying to work out what DOFs to get rid of because I've got usually I've just gone, right, what commons can I get rid of? But then when I look at the commons that I've got, they're both either scientists or ones that I use for doing R&D stuff. So I'm like, I don't really want to get rid of them right now. So I'm like, I'm in the range now where I need to get rid of rares, which is a bit annoying.
And there you go. There you go from the memory alpha point. The first mention of it was in the DS9 episode, The Ascent.
Wonder what that goes for on the exchange.
What, Vulcan Entertainment holograms?
Yes.
I have no idea.
You can't sell them. I just tried selling mine and it's not eligible.
Well, all you have to do, you have to do entertainment provision, trading missions to get them.
I see. Vulcan love slaves. Erotic but non-violent plots. Presumably featuring a Vulcan. You gotta like that one.
Yeah, because we never actually saw anything, but...
Vulcan Love Slave Part 2, The Revenge, Vulcan Love Slave Volume 3.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta appreciate that.
You really do.
CBOP? A character bind, okay. Probably.
Character bind on
Look
equip,
at
yeah.
Look at that sideways doggy. I wish they would fix the dog's feet. I feel so bad for him. Come here, baby. Come here. There we go. He's just ever so slightly leaning forward the whole time. Okay, Satalia, what did you create? Oh, did you do the one you were talking about? Satalia had an awesome character that she was going to make. An awesome tune. It was... Do you want to tell them or shall I tell them?
Tell us. Come on in here and tell us.
She's on chat. Or he's on chat. Satalia, whichever gender. It is a Scottish tune, if I remember. And it's T6 Oberth.
Does that mean we have to have some sort of the fiery things of Grethord killing it for Kel?
Something like that.
Hello?
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
We're doing good. How are you doing? I haven't heard your voice for a while.
I know. Well, here's the story on that. I am epileptic.
Yes, we know.
My epilepsy got out of hand.
You told me that.
And my parents said, "You're not living by yourself anymore."
Well,
So they snatched me up
yeah.
and took me to their home way out in the country.
Uh,
And that means I am now on a country internet.
which means your internet can be sucky.
Yes, yes. Which I just decided, I may not be able to do this until I get something better. But I got so tired of missing out on everything, so I figured I'll just give it a chance.
And here
See
you
if
are.
Discord will work. It seems to be working pretty good.
That's good. Well, it's good
I'm
to
kind
hear
of
you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of monitoring my internet connection. It looks like I'm doing pretty good because I got both the game on and Discord at the same time, so I might have been able to do this all along anyways.
Well, there are
I,
days, even with my good
I
internet, I can't do it.
even on the country point, I've been able to stream points decently, as Mom has found out at
Yeah.
times.
Well, I don't know if I can. I've been uploading some videos to YouTube,
Yes, you have.
and I hope y'all like them.
I'm enjoying them very much.
Oh, thank you. But anyhow, I'm limited to 2 megabit upload, and that
That's
first
great.
video took about 10 hours to upload.
Oh, that's
So,
rough.
but I got it up, and getting ready to upload one more. I'm about to have to go out of town this weekend, but I'm going to schedule it to open up on Sunday morning. And but yeah, that's my life so far. How about everybody else? I miss all of your voices as well.
Well, we miss you. I'm glad that you're with your parents, though, in terms of they will worry
Yeah.
less and you've got somebody there.
Yeah, and to be fair, I am saving a little money on rent, so
That's definitely helpful. So, Talia, where did you post it? So, Talia posted something to Discord, but I don't know where in Discord. Da-da-da-da-da-dum.
but anyhow, yeah, I am. So have y'all? I'm sorry, I have not been watching your streams much, so I
That's
don't know.
okay.
But have any of y'all started a new character for Klingon?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I kind of figured you would have, but I had to ask because I'm having a lot of fun with mine.
What have you created?
I created. Well, you're watching my videos on her,
Oh, okay.
but the Frisian, that's hers.
Look,
And I
look at
decided to
Data's
make her.
gallery, Mom.
Yeah,
By
I
the way,
decided to make her a melee character. I've always had a little bit bad luck with the melee,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of had some ideas, and I kind of explained. I don't know if that particular video's up yet or not, but I kind of explained how I could, how I basically just controls differently, how I managed to do a little bit better on melee on my other characters, so I decided to try it on this one. And I've got the Tuscanese gloves on her. So she looks like she's fighting with her bare hands, but she's not. And I'm having pretty good luck with it. So I am really happy. And it's really great because one of the categories on the transmitter
Mm-hmm.
is for melee
Oh, yes.
and
Absolutely.
I didn't realize that until after I started doing this, but when I started
That's one thing I
looking
wanted
at
to do today was the melee. If
Yeah.
you go to Partisans, the episode Partisans goes a team, do not kill the generators in the arena section right at the beginning, and it will continue to spawn beasts, and you can continue to kill them till you get bored.
Okay, yeah.
So you can get 100 kills, not instantly, but relatively quickly.
I think I got like about 500 kills before I got bored one day. Which put me
Sunkatsu.
to that point, which put me like, but now I'm sitting like on 1,000 or so with the Klingon.
Well, I am over 100 right now, and I just now finished the Fakiri storyline.
I haven't
And
done.
I liked how they did the new Fakiri storyline.
I haven't
Yep.
seen the new one, so don't Don't ruin it for
Yeah.
me. Ed said it
It's
was
nice.
great.
It's nice. It's nice. Have you gone through the very last episode of the new episodes that they just came out with?
Yes and no. I sped through
Oh,
them. I haven't sat back to do the
Well,
audio, which I'm going to do this
the
weekend.
last episode, the ground map is using from that new episode. So
yeah,
for the
yeah, and they're
Vicary,
using the new
Klingon
barge,
Hell. Yeah.
the barge going to Drethor. They're using the new barge as well.
Yep. And the new
Okay, well, that'll
Grethor
be
map.
interesting. Maybe we'll do the Fikiri tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. You're in for a
The only thing I wish that they
time.
really did was I wish they would take the Shard Sword of Kalos and kind of remaster it a little bit, tweak it out and change things. But we all can't be choosers because I like the Shard Sword better than the Batleth of Grethor.
Sorry about that. All right, so we are getting ready to do Assault on Terek Nor. If anybody would like to join us for this, it is Federation.
Hold on, just let me switch characters
Okay.
real quick.
Let me
It is
switch
the
outfits.
Universal for the day. I still have to do it on my other account too, so.
I've just
Like I
noticed
put
the
on-
game's bugging out again with that final hour mission outside of Sol.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. It's been doing that lately. It comes and it goes.
I didn't.
I want our next emote to be pet.
I did
Pet,
not
pet.
have any issues, but
It pops up for me sometimes and then it disappears.
well, the final hour I have it queued because that's how I do Iconians when I need to get a bunch of them without doing a TFO. So when you're teamed with me and you're outside of Sol, it's going to pop up to be there for you.
Okay, I just put an X in chat for you.
Okie dokie.
So it's on my mission queue. That's why it's popping up
Ah.
for you guys.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, I have room for one more. Satalia, Mar Hawkman, somebody want to join us?
Because the other point about having that midnight point of our final hour is it's a free transwarp to the Sol system.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Pull around. All right. See Mar Hawkman logging off. Ooh, that's Von Marcus logging off. How dare he? See if anybody wants to join us here. And Von Marcus logging on. Okay. In that case,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get us queued up for this one. Wee woo.
Woo woo.
We
Hey, woo.
I got both the we and the woo.
I got one or the other. I'm not for sure which one. I guess we're waiting on
So we're waiting on the fourth person, I presume.
on the phone. Yeah.
Oops, I didn't need to pull run. I need.
If I can get about $30 more a month, I can go up to 25 meg download speeds
Nice.
and 5 meg upload, which will make the streaming a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can
Is
do
it
this
25
without timing
meg
out.
download?
Yeah.
See, I'm at
I'm at 10,
10 down,
right?
2 up is what I've got.
My current
sure
is
am-
10 and 3, but yeah.
Yeah. Mine is, I really miss my 100 down, 10 up, though. That's what I had when I was in town.
Best I can
But
do out here, which is
I take.
$149 a month, which is about double what I'm paying, is 50 meg, 7 upload, 50 down.
I could live with that. I don't know if
You
I
got
could pay that, considering I'm stuck with a part-time job right now.
Yeah.
you guys are gonna hate what my connection is here.
Nah.
What
See,
have you
we're in
got?
the middle of nowhere.
Oh, we won't hate you. We might be envious of you, but we won't hate you.
I'm on, I think it's about 70 a month we pay, and
Mhm.
it's 1 gig up, 1 gig down.
Sweet.
Yeah. As I said, we're envious of you, but we don't hate you.
Yeah.
Beachhead leader, talk to us.
Interestingly, it'd
Yeah,
actually be a
somebody
little
has to
bit
go talk
cheaper
to
if
them. That's where I was going.
I was just saying, yeah, it would be a little bit cheaper if the apartment building that I'm in didn't mess up, because they forgot to do the wiring for Google Fiber beyond the second floor, and we're on the fourth. So if we could have got Google Fiber, it would have been 60 instead of 70.
The flamethrower, Satalia, is the anniversary party popper.
We can take down that force field from the warehouse access point.
So do your
Okay.
daily Omega mission, and it's one of the 8 prize options.
Yeah, I should do the Omega mission soon.
Okay,
enough.
who's going where?
Going
Looks like
down
we've
for a
got.
moment.
I'll go up.
I'm
then.
going to go upstairs.
Okay. Fairly
Actually-
good on offense, not so good on defense today.
Actually, these guys are going down.
See if we've got anything to protect this poor guy. Nope. Nothing. Let's give him a cover shield at least.
I'm just doing the heal thing. That'll buff them up too.
As soon as I hit my 20,000, I'll switch back to my Lucari toys.
Lucari toys?
Yeah, I've got the Lucari piezoelectric wrist doodad, which goes really good with the Zappy suit.
Yeah. Which is why I'm throwing lightning at everything.
Lightning is good. Zappy suit
I
is
like-
excellent.
When it comes to lightning, I like the Sompac rifle better. My personal opinion.
Over the Lucari things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the
I've got
Lucari
that
thing
on
has some
some of my
advantages, but I
tunes.
prefer the Sumpet. I kind of prefer the
Us while we work.
Okay.
Okay, that was fun. She got caught in the cover shield. She's trying to run up there to do the other thing and can't get through the cover shield.
Yeah, that couldn't be fun.
Stop cowering. Suck it up.
Hey, all these
There you go.
technicians.
You're all nice and protected now. You've got your nice blankies on. Do your job.
Okay, blankets versus disruptor fire.
She's got on her nice blankie. She's safe and
Yeah.
protected. We'll kill
That's
things.
gotta be one. That's gotta be one main blanket.
Yeah. It's a blanket of awesome.
Oh, of course, you must be the one to make it, right?
don't like the beamed weapons where they shoot off on weird angles. It's just disconcerting. It comes out of the end of it and makes a 90-degree turn. I haven't tried any of the new weapons
This
yet.
looked a little goofy now that you mention it.
Okay, who's going to do the corridor?
I did it last time we did this.
Corridor.
Yeah. Next sequence is the corridor.
Oh!
Oops. Okay, I assume somebody talked to her.
No, no one's talked to her yet.
Let's talk to her. I'm out here.
I went by her and there it is.
There we go.
Okay. It did not pop up when I ran by her. So I assume somebody had gotten there.
Keep heading around the promenade.
Somebody's got the vacuum cleaner of death. I like that.
That would be me, and
Very
I
nice.
like it.
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Thinking
You
stuff.
thought you could take the station from me?
Good dim.
Kill them.
All right.
I'm gonna see if I can.
It's not red. Okay, it's one of the first two, so let's see. It makes it this one over here. Nope. It says it's none of them. That's cute.
Oh, so you're going after him
No,
now?
go ahead. If you're going after him, go for it. I'll get out of the way. I'll just shoot things.
Okay. All right. All right. Incorrect. Is the Jimidar the extra?
Pardon?
Because he's
Yeah,
the
he's the,
Jimidar. Is he our extra guy?
he is the
'Cause I
our
think
extra
he,
guy.
yeah, he's. I
He's
think
doing
he's
it?
going after it himself. So I'm just gonna let him do it.
Yep.
Ow.
Biolessence transfer. I wonder if it'll work. Second here. Can we
They
avoid
fixed
being
it,
shot
but
for 1 minute? Nope, almost. Couldn't get it. I know it's
Yeah,
possible to
yeah.
jump up there using bioessence
Yeah,
transfer.
You have to get the upper floor to get over.
Correct sequence. Advancing algorithm.
Very
Yeah, he got
nice.
it.
Bring down.
Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot stop me! You are but a stepping stone!
I'm shooting her at her already. I'm not even through the door yet.
Good for you.
Yes, that's very talented of me. I don't even know how I did that.
Let's see who she's going to go for.
If you can stop her, you'll be able to hurt her.
You got a threatening stance on. She should come after me.
Okay. Charging up the plate. If
She's
you can
coming
get
after
over.
Boom.
Come on over.
You cannot win! We have technology
I
you
accidentally
haven't yet
snagged her.
dreamed
That's the
of.
reason. Come on.
Is she on the plate?
It's on the plate.
Okay.
Okay, why is it so dark?
She's off the plate. She's back on.
It's on its way down.
You will not stop me! I will rule here!
Over here, Miss
Come on,
Leeta.
play with me. Play with me. Come on, right here.
You cannot win! We have technology
Which player
you
we
haven't yet dreamed
at?
I'm standing over by the one where I'm standing at the moment. If we can get her over here. Okay, hang on.
I got her here. Go get.
I'm going.
Get
I'm
it.
going. Jason's there. Can you hit that one?
Oh, good grief! I'm trying to get there.
Okay. 3 of us are trying to get there.
You cannot win. We have technology you haven't yet dreamed of.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty good at dreaming.
Which one's next? Is it this one over here?
Yes, it's this one over here.
All right, got her attention.
I'm at that.
Just after boom now, we're over here.
Okay.
Come here, Leeta.
You
Come
cannot
here.
win. We have
Hit it.
technology you
I hit
haven't
it.
yet dreamed of.
Come on back, Leeta.
She's after you again. She's after me again.
Yep, she got me. She got me.
You will not stop me. I will rule here.
I'll run her over here.
Oh man. Oh, what happened to me?
Too late.
Oh, she's chasing me. All right. Anybody got one charged?
Cannot win.
I had it charged. She was chasing you. You just kept her off the plate.
There's one back
I
here. Right
didn't
where you're
realize
at.
you-
See if you can get her where you're at.
Okay.
The book of
Come
the
on.
Coast of
Come on,
Motion
Leeta, back
has
here.
shown me the way to power. You are kindling.
Oh, kindling. Kindling. Kindling is a very important plot item in some games.
That was it.
You will not stop me.
Yeah, we
I
will.
will rule here.
Can we get her on that last plate over here?
Which one do we need to hit her on? I see where you are.
The one where Boom is
Fire
right
it
now.
up. Fire it up.
The book of the Coast of Motion has shown me the way to
Come
power.
on.
Come on, Leeta, get over here.
Kindling.
She's chasing Mom. Get over here.
Come here, Leeta. Here, girl.
You
Leeta.
are weak.
Come on over here, baby. I got dog treats for you.
You will not stop me. I will rule here.
Okay, why is she just standing there? She's not chasing anybody now.
I know.
Because the big freaking walker thing got her frozen.
No, she was frozen before the walker got there.
You will not stop me.
Come on.
I will rule here.
Oh, please don't tell me she's stuck in the wall.
I think she's stuck in the wall. She's trying to move out of it.
Oh, there she goes.
Come on.
Good.
Here you go, Leeta.
All
Over
right.
here.
Through the big lightning field to get her off.
You are weak.
Okay. Everybody get on that pad over there.
Somebody got the
There we go.
console? Here, Leeta.
Got her.
Here you go, girl.
We got her.
I will not be stopped by you. This is a minor setback, but no, I have power you cannot imagine.
All teams, stand by for emergency beam out.
You haven't seen the last of me.
No, I think I have seen the last of her for today.
Welcome back. We're showing mission success. Turok Nor has been returned to its own reality.
125, not bad. Of course, that's including a bonus.
I will take it. Well, that was pretty good.
That was fun.
Even if people chased her off the plate.
Nobody intentionally chased her off the plate, DT. Leeta has a will of her own. Leeta will do what Leeta will do.
What next?
What next? Well, we could do Partisans and play with our new Klingons and do some melee.
Okay.
That works for me. I could do doing some leveling on it.
Sounds good for me.
That would give me the necklace, but to the necklace level, we're going to have to do that whole thing again.
So we're all just going to go to Klingon, or we're all going to our new ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a moment on that one.
Absolutely.
That reminds me, I've got a couple of what do you call them? Like experience points, bonus box thingamajigs,
Cool.
and specialization points in the bank. They're bound to account, but for some reason I can't mail them myself.
No, you can't mail them to yourself.
So you have to have the account bank, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you have to have them to an account bank. Do you not have an account bank?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the better investments in the game, is the account bank. And that's the reason.
Yeah, it's let me look what that up. There's actually a little pack that not only gives you an account bank, but extra inventory slots on all of your characters, and I forgot what that was.
Starter pack.
Yeah, a starter pack of some sort. Is it the Elite starter pack? But yeah, it's got yeah, it's inventory slots, bank slots.
But that's not necessarily
Okay, that's the
account
Elite
bank.
Okay, that's not the Elite. Anyhow.
Account shared bank. It's under slots-services. So account shared bank, let's see. Oh, hold it. That adds 10 slots. How do we add an account bank?
I'd have to go log out of this character, log into the other account where he doesn't have that, and take a look.
I know you can do it because it's one of the first things I bought for the other account.
I think it's okay, yeah, it's the Elite Services starter pack.
Elite Services.
It's
So that just lists inventory, bank, bridge officer, and skill retrain. This doesn't say anything for account bank.
Yeah.
I think it's literally just that slots and services thing. How much is it? 800. Yeah, probably should. I've been meaning to do something with it anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, now would be a good time to get it, considering everything in that section is on sale.
Are there any other services offering Zen bonuses right now? It doesn't look like Steam is.
Check Epic. I think Sal was saying they had a good price on it, but that could have been from a previous purchase of hers. Okay, account shared bank is extra inventory, blah, blah, gold players free access.
Let me have a look. I'm just logging into Epic now. In fact, I wonder if it'll even say on the Epic Store if they go and relaunch the game, which I don't think I want to do.
Shouldn't have to relaunch, I'm just loading up the launcher.
No, the listed ones that they've got on the Epic Store now for like the Zen bundles, it's the exact same price as Steam.
So
Other
they're
than
not
if-
on sale at the
Okay.
moment, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if we get them through ARC. I never remember the site for this nonsense.
I like this character. She can jump over almost anything.
Kitty kitties? Yeah.
Yeah, she
Kitty kitties are
can
awesome
jump over
that way.
the people.
Yeah, there's
And
no
she has
special
this
offer on Arc either, unless you go for 5,000 and above.
pounce feature that I really like.
Oh yeah, Pounce is
Yeah,
nice.
the pounce is what made me decide to make her a melee creature, a melee character. Was that pounce?
Pounce is very nice. Okay, I know you can get a account bank.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, I farm this little Ferengi over here by the exchange.
Yeah.
I would love to see him do more with that.
Didn't he at one time have more that he does
Well,
than he
I don't
does right
know.
now?
I don't
I
know.
want to say that yes, he did. Swarm Not Wasted. Where is that in the Zen store? What's it under?
Account shared bank slots.
Right, that's slots though. What about the actual shared bank account itself?
I would guess when you get that, it'll actually unlock it.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Well, I guess that makes some sense.
Oh yeah, account shared bank slots. It's towards the bottom. It's like fourth from the bottom on that slot services section. And it's normally 1,000 Zen for 10 slots, but it's on sale for 800 right now.
It's funny. It's the second from the top for mine.
Really?
Yeah.
It is for me as well.
Well, considering I got 2 other services that are already purchased and claimed, I think they put those on the bottom. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe once you buy it, it goes to the bottom if you've already purchased it.
Maybe.
Hang on a second. Let's do it the easy way here.
But yeah, I've already got the Elite Services starter pack. I got both of the Elite starter packs.
Bear with me, folks.
Oh, and I need to... I've got a bunch of junk in my inventory I need to get rid of.
The Vault Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Oh, it's doing that annoying thing where your Steam purchase has failed for an unknown reason.
Talking to yourself?
I guess that's it, because I can't find anything else other than that one reference to the account shared bank slots. Wow, that's an old reference, though.
The Elite Starter Pack is, I do believe it's got account. I can't remember if it's the Elite Starter Pack or the Elite Service Starter Pack, but one or the other's got some account-wide bank of slots.
Let's see what it says. Okay, Elite Services Starter Packs, 36 inventory slots, 36 bank slots, 2 bridge officer slots, 3 Captain Retrain services.
Well, that's the thing. Neither one of them saying a shared bank
Right.
account slot. That's the thing, though. Neither one of them is.
The only thing that says the shared is the one that says account shared bank slots. But it doesn't say that gives you the account bank.
So I've just put some Zen, and it appeared in game quicker than the confirmation page on the Arc website came up.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep.
Right, let's get that account banked.
I guess it's more important that you actually spend the money than it is to let you know that you spent it.
Well, you can tell it's going through 2 different systems.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly swap to the Fed character, then grab those stuff in the bank.
Go to that. Back. And then we'll get going with the slaughter here.
It'll be a good little boost, that.
Let's see. The events are... Okay, so if you're talking about the free Bird of Prey T6 with KDF bonus system, is there a free? There's the Alliance Raider. That's the event. Oh, you mean that's with the KDF thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so, yes. And good evening, Mr. Dave. How are you today?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got this in my inventory right here. Oh, yeah, that's the Discovery Era Bird of Prey, isn't it?
Let's see. What was the freebie that was given out from... There was a new one. There was a new freebie that just came out. It's under a weird name too. Oh, that's right, I opened it up. Okay, there is a freebie that came out through Intel. Was it Intel? Or no, this was the Groupies one, the Cross-Faction Command Dreadnought. Which is, you got the Baran, the Koj, a fleet ship module, and an ultimate tech upgrade for a $10 donation. And then Intel has got a promotion going on as well, which I haven't opened up yet. So if you go to https://game.intel.com/giveaways and scroll down, they've got a current giveaway for House Reborn.
What's this address again, sorry?
It is game.intel.com. And when you get there, then there will be a link to giveaways. It's actually got its own little section there. And it comes with a Klingon Miracle Worker Bridge Officer, a Takufa uniform, a Klingon Species Unlock for Federation Faction, 12 inventory slots, and 12 bank slots.
I'm seeing something different on there. I'm seeing a bold triple inventory bank bridge officer retrains.
On the Intel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they've got a couple of different giveaways. This is under the House Reborn.
Okay, that's on House Shattered, I'm
right,
seeing.
That one's done.
So let me go back. How far down the page is it, did you say?
Ooh,
near the bottom?
About halfway.
I found it.
It's in the center.
Yep, okay, I've got it. So log in and complete. So this is another one of those you need to log in nonsense things.
Yep. Well, you have to give them an email and then just go to Visit Intel Gaming on YouTube, go back and click it again, and you will have your codes. So it's not horrible.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. That's good. Well spotted.
Yeah, somebody updated us the other day. The same package is being given away by, I believe it's SteelSeries.
SteelSeries.
SteelSeries equipment.
Yeah, I've got their headphones. That's what I'm using right now, in fact.
SteelSeries does
They
a
did a
lot of...
giveaway?
I think it's the same one that Intel is doing.
Oh.
That's interesting. Perhaps I've already done it on this one. Oh, I've already done it on this one. That's why. Always good when you get the wrong accounts.
Is it possible to have both Leeta bridge officers?
Not on the same character. I mean, you can have them both, but you can't have both of them up. You have to discharge one of them to get the other one to work.
Okay, I was wondering because somehow I've got the Dabo outfit inside my
Yeah.
inside
So you
the
can't
one.
have nice Leeta and evil Leeta functioning at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Though you do have the option for both.
I would have gone for
costumes.
the nice Leeta if it wasn't for the fact that what she was wearing looks like a set of pajamas.
Yeah, it's not the most attractive outfit.
Yeah.
All right, let me go over to my other account here and see if I can make this one work.
Is there a quicker way to get from in orbit around Kronos to the starbase, or do I have to continuously go down to Kronos and then beam up again?
Over to the shipyard, you mean?
Yeah.
No, there isn't an easier way. Unless you fly over there, but it actually takes the same amount of time. The easiest way I found is... Oh, hold it. For Kronos, it's not quite as easy. Yeah, just go to First City.
It's really dumb, that.
I agree. And it's one of those little fixes I would love to see. Alienware has one too. Okay.
I'm just looking on the Alienware one now.
Don't forget, you generally have to log out, log back in to make all these things pop up.
The Alienware one looks to be the exact... If it's the one from 9 days ago, it looks to be the exact same.
Yeah. I don't always open up all the packages I've got, apparently. And look at all the stuff that I never open. Amazing.
I take it you found a Christmas present somewhere.
Ooh. She's got a nanopulse toy. I think we'll take that one. Hold it. Can she use a 4? Can she use that yet? Can she use Mark... If my tune's only level 12, can she use Mark 4 gear?
Okay, if Mark 4 gear and your character's level 12, yes, you should be able to.
Okay. If not, I've got another weapon.
What is going on?
The other day in chat, somebody was mentioning that there is a good resource for finding all the freebies out there. Let me see if I can go back and check in my logs real quick.
All right, I'm going to mute myself for just a moment.
Absolutely. see if I can find this. Nope, that's right. We didn't chat yesterday.
How much XP do you need to get to level 65?
A bunch.
491. Because I've got 18 of these 150,000 experience bonus pools. So I'm just going to put like 450 as a bonus pool. And I put the rest back in the account bank. And then that'll do me nicely. That'll be a nice little boost, won't it?
It will definitely help. Okay, folks, if you want a link to a source that can help you with finding giveaways, there's one called Pivotal Gamers, Pivotal Gamers.com. I'm going to put the link down in chat. And they have lists of giveaways. So for Steam, Android games, beta, keys, game keys, in-game items, free in-game money, blah, blah, blah. You can click on it and see what's out there. And they can give you an idea of what's available for all sorts of different games. You might have to do a little hunting through it.
If you search Star Trek on the top right, it actually lists a couple of them already. House Reborn package, which is the one that
games.
you've done.
Never miss a new giveaway again. New real time. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mom.
Absolutely. I got that from somebody else. So, yeah. So, oh man, this goes way back. Wow. Enter the Breach is still listed here? Oh my God, that goes back a ways. So I just plugged in House Reborn. So there's the Klingon personnel package giveaway from two different sites, but it's the same package. And I would imagine if you got it from one, you can't get it again. Or if you did, it's not going to share. So I'm not wasting. Log out, log in. With all of those packages through ARC that are getting set in, that way you have to log out and you have to log back in. They do stack? Holy schmoly. Okay, what did you look under in your Zen? It'll be under promotions, and you would think it's under something logical. I want to say it's under Klingon. It's under a weird name.
The Alienware one's run out of codes, just as an FYI.
Okay. It's under Klingon Personnel Pack. I was looking under things that made sense, but no, we don't do that.
Okay, what was that? House Reborn?
House Reborn. And they'll just give you the locations.
The SteelSeries site is acting up. It's gone, here is your key, and it's actually just giving me a date code.
That's weird.
Ah.
Ooh, Canadian Hell says open it on a maxed tune, and you get boxes you can open on other tunes. That's true. You don't lose it if you open on an account where it can't go any further.
Yeah, that's annoying. If I try and do the SteelSeries thing, just takes me to this. Just gives me a date code for some bizarre reason. I'll try logging out and in. Yeah, this is really weird. I'm gonna try that. I wonder if it's this part of the code. That looks the most like a code. Let's try it.
So it's game Intel com. Then click on the giveaways, then scroll down. It's not right up at the top. The one that's at the top is House Shattered. It's like 3 rows below that. One of the sites gave me a bunch of raw text with the code somewhere embedded in the unformatted text.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. That's
Okay.
the Steel Series. I think it
So I
works.
got this really long key. Is it this whole entire key?
No, it should be like 8 letters and numbers.
Okay, so it's the first little bit.
Where did you
If
get?
it's just a code, I got it from Steel Series Games.
Well, that's
Since I've already got an account with them.
okay. Yeah, from
And
Steel Series.
and
How many letters and numbers do you have?
8.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. And the last time I had to do this, I had to go into the Arc Studio, to the Arc app on my computer, right?
Yeah, I always go to the Arc app, then you click on the gear icon to activate a product, put it in, hit enter, and it'll tell you if it's good or not. If it's good, then go back to the game. You'll usually have to restart it to get it to work.
Yeah, I've restarted. Nothing's appeared for me yet, but it's not unusual for it to perhaps take a while longer, so...
And as I said, this one's under Klingon Starter Pack, under Promotions. Because it took us a while to figure out where the heck it would show up. And then there was a Klingon Bridge Officer and Elite Services Starter Pack as well. It's the one below that. Don't forget, if you've got multiple accounts, use different emails to log in so you can apply it to different accounts. So swear I'm not wasted. When you put it in at ARC, it said it was a functional code.
Just as a note, I don't think it stacks.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've just found it on the list for mine, and it says I can only acquire it once, so I must have already done this.
Okay, that would explain it.
So it doesn't stack. Oh well.
Sometimes they don't pop up right away, swear I'm not wasted, and I kind of like, wasn't my day. Something bad happened. And then a week later I'm going through stuff going, prizes, toys, extra toys.
Speaking of prizes, I think you still owe me a list, young lady.
Ooh, somebody's very quiet. It sounds like Frost, though. It was Frost.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Yay. Hi, how are you?
All right. I was saying, is like, speaking of lists, somebody owes me another list.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So my adventure of the day, in fact, my adventure of the past couple of days, but today was the high point of getting to drive to downtown Indianapolis into a not particularly great neighborhood and wait in line for 3 hours at the police department to pick up a copy of a report because they no longer will send them out by email.
Well,
that was my adventure of the day.
Let me guess, off of Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 50 East Alabama, and I can't remember what the cross street was. $10 freaking dollars to park in an open lot outside.
Oh.
Welcome to capitalism. That's
yeah,
not really how
really.
capitalism works.
Okay, it's worse in Chicago. I will admit that it'd be easily $20. But I'm out here in the suburban edges, and there's no charge for parking. What a pain in the butt.
Well, evidently there is.
Yes, there is. There is downtown. And I had just been over
against you.
I had just been at IU Methodist like the week before, and they don't charge for parking, and that part of my brain wasn't realizing these are basically right next to each other. I could have just parked in the hospital parking lot, and they wouldn't have known.
Did you recolor your hair? It looks
Yeah.
bluer than normal.
It is bluer than normal. It's vibrant. But yeah, I was getting kind of meh.
Meh.
Yeah, meh. I was feeling very meh the other day.
You 20-year-olds and your rebellious choices.
Yeah, my boss will walk in every now and then and go, "Did you change your hair?" "Yeah, it's purple now." "Yeah, I thought it looked different." Yes, purple versus silver. Yeah, there's a slight difference there. Yeah, no, I'm not parking for $30. I didn't want to park for $10, but we needed the reports. And after all that, 3 hours in line, it cost me 32 cents for the reports.
Well, that's the way they get you.
Well, they get that. But here's the thing: it cost my job 3 hours of pay for me, so call that $100. 40 miles of gas and travel time, so that's another. Well, what's it going for? So that's another $20. Plus that's 3+ hours I'm not doing the job I'm supposed to do, and so the 32 cents for the reports is insignificant in comparison. And then the report basically says, "Yep, that happened. Okay."
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's nice they got that kind of, proof.
Well, we just needed proof that we had filed it, but there's nothing the cops can do because it's a federal crime, not a city crime.
Well, I mean, that does say something. I mean, a federal crime is something that they're still involved in, even if they don't want to be.
Yeah, but there's not much they can do because this one is U.S. Post Office, interstate, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we can guess that it happened locally.
Well, any crime involving the internet or any kind of network is automatically considered a federal crime.
Well, this one was involving the post office, so it's definitely federal.
Yeah.
That was fun. But we still had to have that piece of paper. I'm just surprised that we haven't heard anything from the feds yet. I'm sure we will. Yeah, but Mar Hockman, their reason is because they emailed them before COVID. They just don't email them anymore, so everybody gets to go downtown with their masks on and stand in line for several hours because COVID.
Well, of course.
Another thing you could have done, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
on Mass Ave, it's one of the diagonal streets.
Yeah.
That's just a couple blocks north of there. They actually have parking meters.
Oh.
And you can remotely pay those, like from an app on your phone that you register.
Nice.
With the lot, and that way you could have just walked down there.
I'll do that.
There's a lot of good eating off of Massachusetts Avenue too.
Aha.
You're eating off the roads down there?
Pardon?
Are you eating off the roads down there?
They actually used to have the most awesome food trucks down by the convention center. They did. They had really good food trucks.
Well, right now there's not many conventions going on. So
No, there's nothing going on. That was the most deserted I've ever seen it.
You two need to be like playing in the same room.
We do play in the same room. Oh, okay. We're what? 20 miles apart, if that?
Probably.
It's not exactly same room kind of material.
It's closer than same room with you. I mean, same room with you would be the U.S. Same room with Qantas is basically city. Yeah.
City.
County, maybe.
You're in Marion?
I'm in Marion.
Then we're in the same county.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys have some really good internet not too far from there.
Oh,
I've got good internet here. I've got gigabit internet through AT&T.
Ah.
Well, there's
I work for now.
That's so nice.
There's another city. This is something I was reading up on just the other day. There's another city that is opening up a municipal option for internet.
Okay.
And the pilot city was Chattanooga.
Really?
So if you go to Chattanooga and they have a special service there where you can get into there, and you get 12 gigabits per second. for less than you pay anywhere else.
Wow.
And there's almost no downtime. So they're doing another one. I don't know if it's in Indiana or whether it's in nearby Illinois, but it's somewhere near there. And they're supposed to be offering, like I said, a municipal option, and they want to roll it out to all cities by 2028. But there's another 5 they're going to open up in 2021. There are 17 supposed to open up in 2022, and then it'll be pretty much a foregone conclusion. We'll go everywhere after that.
Are you talking about MetroNet?
I don't know what it's called. All I know is that it is. They're trying to remove the deregulation of the oligopolies in the Midwest specifically, because they've been ripping people off like left, right, and center.
Really? You think?
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as it is in New York State.
Oh, yeah.
In New York State, like my parents live in New York State, and they are completely at the mercy of the ISP, who charges them through the freaking nose.
Yeah, I've heard that from several people.
I try to get involved, but I mean, they legally don't have to do a damn thing. It's just the way the upstate New York is just messed up.
That it is. Hey, has everybody heard about Inspiration 4?
Inspiration for what?
No, Inspiration 4.
As in the number 4?
As in the number 4.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. It's a Super Bowl ad that will be out, obviously. The Super Bowl from Elon Musk. It is going to be the first all-civilian mission into space. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be done on a raffle basis.
That is cool.
Yeah. So one of the guys in the show this morning, one of our new guys, gave us the link to it. So if you go in, you can see it if you just go to Inspiration 4 commercial, one word, Inspiration 4. And then commercial, you can see what's running. It's very little information in there, but yeah.
So, I heard that there was something where you could get involved with the Starlink program by that same kind of thing, but I guess there's nothing close to this going. That's awesome that they would do that.
Yeah, I'd go in a heartbeat. I don't think they'd take me, but...
Why wouldn't they take you? They need a diverse range of whatever.
Just age. But I'd go.
I don't know.
I'll apply for it.
The oldest astronaut went into space at 68 or something like that.
I'm good. All right, we could do this.
So, I mean, it's you're not completely out of the running there.
All right, I'll do it. I'd be game to do it.
But they need people of a higher age category anyway, because older
cannon
people...
fodder?
No, they use less oxygen than others, and they want to understand the effect of geriatric diseases and that kind of a thing on what low gravity does to geriatric diseases and things of that nature. This has actually been a big thing for NASA for years. I mean, for some reason, our tour guide at the Johnson Space Center spent like 25 minutes just in that program alone. He's like, none of us are geriatric. Why are you talking to us about this? I think they were hinting at something. But I mean, hey, you're not military, so you're not cannon fodder as far as you could be.
Yeah, I wouldn't die from being scared. I would die from being a total geek. I was just a complete basket case at Kennedy Space Center like 5 years ago. My friend says, you've turned into a 12-year-old. You're embarrassing us. Hey, Musin! Musin, I was talking about you today. To my boss. All right. Did we lose DT?
Hang on.
Still there.
Yes.
I think you broke Moosin.
No, I've altered my volume settings because I was in Nord's stream last night. It was a little bit loud.
Okay. How is Grumpy?
Okay.
I was grumpy.
Well,
Nah.
Perfect. What more could one ask for?
It was fun.
It
We
always
played
is.
some Among Us together, and that was really fun. So, wait, you've been talking to your boss about me?
Yes, because we got a. What is the language in your country?
Dutch.
Okay. I got a 23-page contract from somebody there in Dutch. And he said, "Can you translate this for me?"
Well, I can.
I'm sure you could. And I'm like, "I got a friend over there who might be able to." He goes, "Yeah, could you do this for me today?" Do you want it to make sense? Just, so I can take a look at it. If we like it, then we'll go get it officially translated. So,
yeah.
That was fun.
All right.
Not every word translated well, but it was interesting.
No, grammar-wise, it kind of messes up. But otherwise, pretty...
after playing
pretty
Danish
easy.
for the last 7-8 months, fixing the grammar was pretty straightforward. And as they put it, it's mostly the numbers we're looking at.
Numbers.
Yeah. Contracts, obviously, they're going to be looking at numbers. Numbers very
those
important.
are universal, right? Or are they written word numbers and not
obviously
actual numbers?
No, they were numbers, but we're looking at we're quoting on a 1,000 gallon unit, and you're looking for a 1,000 liter unit. We need to make sure we're talking about the same stuff.
Okay, yeah, liters is less than a gallon.
Yes, it is. Liter is about a quart. So that's
a little over quarts.
Yeah,
about a quarter of a gallon.
That's
right. But if we're looking at carrying a 4,000 or 1,000 gallon capacity, and you're looking for a quarter of that, there's going to be a difference there if we show up with the wrong piece of equipment. You're going to be not
definitely.
Just like pretend you're supposed to be there, and then nobody will ask questions.
But I don't know what company in the Netherlands that would be, but I would have already smacked them upside the head going, "You do know that they don't use metric in the U.S., right?"
Yep.
Everybody but civilians does use metrics. Like
military and
military
stuff.
is all metric.
We can build anything we need to build. We just need to make sure that we're always speaking the same language, and that's what kind of boils down to.
Any federal agency in the United States, and this I know I work in.
Can I be really honest? It's time to leave the imperial system behind and go metric.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. I agree. On the entire planet that are still imperial system, but that doesn't mean that that we're going to let it go because we're stupid. I mean, we're determined. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well,
yeah, no, I think you were right the first time.
The right word.
Yeah. Now that's even better. Yeah.
No, I mean actually, I used to do some work for NIST, the people that actually manage that designation, and there is a reason why we are still using imperial. It's stupid, but it's a reason. You want to know what the reason is?
Because
you have to set a standard for measurements, and that has to be a standard done in imperial measurements and in metric measurements.
Well, yeah, we have standardizations.
Because the metric ton and the imperial ton are two remarkably different things.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
But in scientific measures, they are still interchangeably used. That's one of the reasons. There are hundreds and hundreds of reasons why we still use the imperial system in the United States. And it's purely because France and Germany and the UK and all those people dropped all the responsibility of measuring and weighing things to the United States. That's how NIST was actually formed back in the 1970s. But the United States is the standard for the kilogram, and they are the standard for the kilometer. In fact, everybody pulls it from the NIST example. But I can't in good conscience, say, we should go to one system or another. There are reasons for one versus the other, but it's still stupid either any way you look at it.
It's easier to learn metric because it's tens.
Yeah, it's just a series of tens.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can figure out one, you can figure out all of them.
And yet, when I'm looking at a meter of fabric, my brain goes, "Oh, it's just a little bit more than a yard," because that's
3
my
inches
default.
About.
Yeah, it's the same thing when I'm working on a foreign language. I can read the foreign language. I don't have to translate it mentally, but if I'm going to say it, I have to translate it mentally. I have to go back to something I know.
Plasma damage, ground, doing arthropods and tholians and Nakura.
Oh.
I don't have an environment suit.
What do you mean you don't have an environment suit?
On
Run
this
around
character,
naked?
I don't have one.
Well, you can get one,
I can. You're right, and I was going to do the mission to do that, but I'm torn between doing the future-proof missions to get the Nakura suit and the Dyson Sphere mission to get the environment suit. Or just waiting until I have discovery marks.
Hey, go ahead.
Is there a place on First City for those of us who have the lifetime membership to get the veterans EV
For the
suit?
dilithium? Yes. I'm just trying to think where it is. It on the city though, or is it down at the academy? It may be down at the academy. Hang on a second.
Because I know in the Federation, it's on the Earth space dock.
Where is it on the space dock? I know where it is on New Romulus.
It's okay over there by Admiral Quinn's office. If you're walking out of Admiral Quinn, look to the right. There's a console on the right side of the stairs right there.
Oh, you're
by
talking
Admiral
about the
Quinn's
freebie?
office. Yeah, the freebie. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. That's a really good question. I don't know where it is on Kronos, but I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it.
It's in the barracks.
Oh, down the stairs or just sitting there?
It's right at
I'm on my way.
It's right at the very top of the stairs, on the left side. Left side if you're facing it.
So my most recent, well, not my most recent, but my most extensive foray into college was in medical. And we had to do all of our drugs in all of the possible conditions that you could do.
I know,
so,
Mom does drugs.
Drops and drams and grams and milliliters and cc's, and all these things come from old schools of systems, and you'd have to know them off the top of your head what the conversion rates were. How many drops to a dram, how many drams to a whatever.
I wouldn't know it if I were looking at the definitions.
I got to the point where I'd put them on the back of my calculator and just printed them all out. Because, do you really want me messing with that if I'm not 100% sure? No. No, you do not.
Yeah, that would make me a little more comfortable knowing that.
I think my patients would have been happy too. All right, so stairs, barracks, where am I going?
Okay.
That's bridge officers.
Are you in First City right now?
Yeah, I'm in the barracks.
Okay, if you go towards the back, you know where the officer that you buy the bridge officer abilities from?
Yeah.
The very top of those stairs. And there should be a sparkly console right there at the very top of those stairs.
I'm at the very top of those stairs.
Sparkly.
Yeah, it does not glow, it sparkles.
Ooh, I want sparkles.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a freebie, Frost.
There is?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Freebie environmental suits. Are you Federation or KDF?
KDF.
Okay, go to the barracks.
I'm in the barracks.
Okay, when you get to the barracks, you know where the nice concierge...
I'm looking right at you.
Okay, see this console right here?
Claim combat environmental suit.
That one.
Awesome. Claim fireworks device. Now I can blow people up. I mean, now I can...
Not get blown up by people.
Play nicely with explosives.
Yes, you can also buy pre-owned ones.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned. It smells like the last user.
What if it was a Klingon who was in it
last
last?
smells like a bunch of ones and zeros. I don't think anybody's going to care.
Oh, I think I might, because I still sweat.
Well, we were going to do Partisans before I head off to bed tonight, so does anybody want to join me for a little Slaughterfest on Partisans?
For a little what?
A Slaughterfest. We don't even need to do the whole mission. We just need to go do the kills.
I'd be happy to.
Okay. There's Boom. I've got him.
Okay.
I'm going to do it on my weak character, or do I have to bring a strong character?
No, bring a weak character.
Chateau Picard. I don't know I could even use that in the...
Chateau Picard is a real wine.
I knew somebody was going to say that.
No, you're wrong.
Frost, you know that story, right?
I do, actually. Okay. My wife has Chateau Picard.
Does she really?
She really does.
It's not very impressive.
No. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but I still know.
It is a definitely...
It's a meh wine.
It's meh. It's... what? They have a Cabernet Sauvignon. And...
Sauvignon.
They have, what, 400 years to get it right?
Yeah, it's not quite right. It's very young. It would be more Chateau Neuf de Pape than it is a Cabernet. Okay, we have a team of 4 if anybody else wants to join us.
Get me?
Give me an X in chat.
I need...
There we go.
There you go.
Let's see, that's 216 versus...
hey, swear... Oh,
go.
shoot, you can't join us. I was going to say this is going to be a mission, so we can't do it. All right.
This is a perfect one for me. Sorry, I just realized it. I need plasma damage and I need arthropods. I'm going to complete both of them in this.
Mm-hmm.
Because my melee weapon does plasma damage.
Oh, that's cool.
Mine does disruptor.
Well, that's because you're cool.
Yeah, I am.
Wow. That was just a little creepy.
brag.
That's just a little creepy.
Okay, it's telling me that you guys don't meet the requirements for Partisans. This is not true, but you need to pick it up yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And where do
Are
we
you
go to do
saying
that?
something?
to pick up Partisans, just go into your episode log.
It's in Klingon Civil War, the very last mission.
Right. Just pick it up, and then you can transwarp.
Unites has it.
Okay, so I do not qualify for it.
How do you not qualify for it?
You can skip to it.
I'm on.
Yeah, just skip to it. Just hit skip,
Okay.
skip
All
until you
right.
get down there. It's one of the ones you can play as part of the Klingon arc.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Okay, for everybody else, you're welcome to join us. Because I can't launch it for you.
I have to defeat Tholians on New Kara now. Yeah, my character's got a little more beefy since the last time I was here.
Yeah,
When I
I'm
say
still at
a
I
little
think
more.
level 17.
That's okay. Match level.
Okay.
I'm 65.
We definitely want to match level.
We going in?
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Sure.
Enjoys it.
Do. Roar!
Roar.
Oh, hold on just a second, please.
Oh, shit.
I forgot to do something because I'm dumb.
Okay.
So you guys who do the talking thing, just don't start the fighting yet, please.
Talk to that.
Frost, I'm making you team leader.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Good.
Okay, I'm good now. Aha! I'm pole dancing.
Did you say you're pole dancing?
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
I was dancing.
He did indeed say that.
Show us your tits. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow! I didn't know you were a fan.
I don't know. It just seemed like the response to say to someone's pole dancing.
Pole dancer holding up a minigun?
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Aha! Must attack anything that moves.
I really love this Telshar scanning thing because of the fact that it gives the massive defense reduction, and it just stays there.
Where did you get that?
It's a forensic scanner. I get 2 of them.
It's very cool. It still doesn't answer the question. Where'd you get it? Lockbox.
It's
okay.
the Zatvash lockbox.
Ah.
I'm killing a Marine.
Yeah, I was just rummaging around looking for assorted things that I could use for a melee build as an engineer character. And I'm like, oh, this would work.
She's a very angry woman.
Oh, I'm not that angry.
She has unseated issues.
Oh, also the like trajector thingy, that is just super fun for melee. It's like, oh, there's an enemy over there. Zap.
Projector
Okay, now I'm over
thingy?
there.
The
Are you talking about the
trajector.
pounce?
The spatial trajector.
Oh, I didn't know
This-
that's
this
what
thing.
that was.
It's
Well,
again.
watch what I'm doing.
Well, where are you?
See,
Oh,
He goes zap and then poof.
Okay, somebody go talk to Madrin. I did Mugatu's the other. Oh, you need to do this. I'll go over here then.
you know what? I've got.
Hey, Lady Space Patrol.
Target
How
growth on it
goes
too.
it?
I need to go ahead and pull that up. There we go.
There we go.
oh, also the Baal drone. It technically counts as melee kills.
No.
Wow,
What?
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like the only drone pet in the game that actually does melee damage to things. Its damaging attack is to fly over to things and cut them with its metal blade. It
Oh,
has
that
on the
is so
front of
cool.
it.
Ooh, there is a cool weapon I need to go find. Zilliat, I believe it is. If you've ever seen the terrible movie Crawl,
It wasn't horrible. I mean,
It
Kevin
was
Sorbo was a horrible
pretty
person.
boring.
Kevin Sorbo is a horrible
No,
person.
no, that not that Crawl, the other one.
Oh.
Kevin Sorbo, yes, is a horrible person, and that movie was pretty horrible. But I'm talking about the other one, the English one. It was a slightly fantasy bad movie, but they had a little doodad that they'd throw at people and it would kill them and come back.
Yeah, it's just this weird like 3 or 5 pronged like
Right,
Gideon
that thing.
blade.
It's called a chakram.
No, it's not. The one in Crawl wasn't chakram because it's not a disc. It's like a 5-pointed star, more like.
Murder! Murder!
But it's like a collapsible 5-pointed star.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking of.
The closest thing we have in Stowe to that is the
Covert assault drone.
Well, no. The Klegot.
That's the one I'm thinking of, the Klegot. It always reminds me of the Coltoy.
The one fleet holding that's like the K-13 base, I think is called.
Yep.
Yeah, that has Klegots as one of the
It's one of the weapons you can get. And you throw it, and it seems to be infinitely throwable. You can keep throwing them and throwing them and throwing them.
Well, it has a cooldown. But it's a few seconds by base, and you can reduce the cooldown to almost nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Lady Space Patrol, congrats on getting to level 65. You're way ahead of me. Come on.
Well, I'm level 57, and
I'm level
literally
12.
just got that for. I did a duty officer mission for analyzing Corellium fever, I think it was.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that one pop up
that's
yet.
how I got to level 57.
Okay, this is my reason for saying Kevin Sorbo is a horrible person. He seemed to be fairly interesting and human, and then he had a stroke or something like that, and since then he's been making horrendous, offensive movies that...
He's gone the way of Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, he has. Very insulting to women, very insulting to anybody who doesn't agree with him.
Well, a stroke does cause a massive change in someone's brain.
No, he does it. He does it in the name of church.
Yes.
He can't talk about his. He won't say what his religion is, but he will say that your religion is wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, he had a stroke, which caused a massive change in his brain.
Oh, I'm not arguing that at all.
Which changed his behavior.
Yes, it
Well,
certainly
he was
did.
a prima donna when he was Hercules.
Oh, yeah, he totally was.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
who isn't sometimes in Hollywood?
Well, I mean, Lucy Lawless wasn't.
This is true.
At least the first.
There's a few people out there who are very nice people. It's not Catholicism is evil. I don't believe he's Catholic.
He won't say what his religion is.
Yeah, but it's... All I can say is it's...
I think it's Kirk Cameron's disciples or something, because he's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
insulting to women. It's insulting to anybody who isn't that belief.
Oh.
And you are just evil if you aren't one of them. So very culty.
Well,
You've heard
one
this.
of these Mugatus over here bugged out like crazy, and it ragdolled so that it was laying on my head, and then after I moved, it just stayed floating in midair.
Well, you've heard the stories that you need to sell your soul to the devil to become part of Hollywood, and that's why they keep looking so young for 40 years straight, not aging a day. Right? Maybe it's that religion.
Scientology, you mean?
I'm
No,
not
not
sure if
that
that's Scientology. I think it's something else starting with an S. But, you know.
Shit.
I swear
Well,
not wasted. He may have been talking about Catholicism, but that's not what they espouse in any of these movies he's doing. It's kind of evangelical.
No, just call it what it is. It's called crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
To be honest, I don't really know because I haven't paid attention
Well-
to anything he's done recently, so I couldn't.
Okay, I don't actually watch any of the movies other than there's a podcast I love called God Awful Movies. And they will go back and think of it like a viewing party with riff tracks, but it tends to be on religious...
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, riffing religious-based movies, but they tend to be not the older ones, but the more modern ones. So that's why last week was Happy Science Cult, which is just amazing.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
My headset died.
Well, maybe you should stop beating it.
Funny.
I'm trying. Not very good at it.
Try harder.
Lady Space Patrol, the only Satanist group I know of is the Anton LaVey, and I don't know that much about them. Other than that guy is he loves good theater. He puts on a show, and he knows he's putting on a show, so I don't know how much of that is what he believes.
Oh yeah. One thing in long fights like this that's really good with the scanning field thing is that since it gives you all the colored orb pickups, it'll actually heal you.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, because the green colored orb, it is a heal.
Ah! I'll take the little speed boost there. Oh yeah, speed boost is nice. Well, I'm up to level 13, wow.
Well, the new headsets, if it's on the USB, it's not working.
I had that problem as well. Come back here! Mikado ran away.
They're over here. They're jumping on top of me. I don't care. I have a batleth.
I have a mechlith.
Did it work for the arthropods, by the way?
I have a pair of gloves.
What?
Were you able to kill enough?
Yeah, I killed 40 arthropods, and I did the plasma damage. It worked out really fine.
Okay, Lady Space Patrol, I've got so much new stuff, I don't even remember that they were giving away T5s.
Stop biting me!
I like it when the Mugatos die in mid-air.
Yeah, that Mugato attack where they're pounding on you is just kind of like, okay, this is not really all that different from their normal attack of punching you. How is this a hold ability again? Well. Mugato animations are weird though, because some of the time they'll just be leaning at strange angles.
Yeah, exactly.
Even when they're not dead.
Well, like this guy right here, just leaning backwards, sideways. Now he's leaning in the middle of the air, over me. Poor guy. Well, when they wrote this, they probably didn't intend that we would just stand here and slaughter these things for 10 minutes.
Well, the Mugato animations, though, are actually something that's really old, I think.
That's been what?
Mugatos
I'm trying to remember.
Haven't they?
I'm trying to remember which update of the game they added Mugatos in. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was with, oh god, it went, first time I think I saw him was in Coliseum.
Yeah, and that was,
long time
2011 content, I think.
That would be like second or third season.
Yeah.
It was...
It was before I started playing, because I remember it. I remember having to fight them on my very first character.
Well, one thing that I've been noticing in the game is that a lot of things that were older content are just deteriorating. It's the only simple way to explain it. It's like one bug I've been noticing in the Selene ground battle zone. It's just one thing that I don't understand why it's happening, because I'm not a programmer, but it feels like the sort of thing that, you know, someone changed something in the code that wasn't that they didn't know was linked to something else, and now a third thing is doing something that isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Some of the code is super old, and all the interconnections aren't well documented.
And some of the interconnections just also some of the time people are just not aware that interconnections exist.
Yes.
And there's the thing that they're supposed to be modifying, and then there's a child thing that they're not supposed to be modifying, and so on and so forth. But what this specific one is, have you looked closely at the animation of those circular doors as they open?
Circular doors from the main, from the center, command center?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Sometimes one of the pieces of the circular door will turn sideways as it slides from the center to the edge.
Okay, I'm going to have to go look at that now.
I noticed because of the fact that the first time it happened to me, I actually ran into it. I'm like, wait a second. I'm supposed to be moving forward. Why am I not moving forward? Oh.
Let's see.
I mean, it's one of those things that it only happens for a second or so, but when it happens, you kind of have to wait for it to move out of the way to walk through the door.
Huh, I'm going to have to go look at that one. Lady Space Patrol, I have no idea what they're going to put in the bundle. I hadn't even thought about Star Trek 6. That's a good point. Maybe they'll do a Star Trek 6 based episode.
Someone's trying to stop the Kittimer cords in the temporal incursion.
There you go! That would be a brilliant little TFO.
Not only were the Klingons and the Federation trying to stop it, rogue elements in each trying to stop it, there was also a temporal incursion occurring trying to stop it as well.
I love it.
And you work with Archer, and you get what's his name to try and keep things how it's supposed to be.
He's not falling down for some odd reason.
So what?
Does anybody want to go on any further in this, or are we just going to do this as slaughtering?
To be honest, since I haven't actually done this mission on this character, I do kind of sort of need to finish the mission for the recruit objectives.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that one. That is true, Lady Space Patrol.
Also, I just realized something that's especially good about doing this as a 5-man team.
Yes.
All of the team kills apparently count. I know that works that way with boss. I'm not 100% sure about other players, though. Oh well. But that is actually the reason why I've been using the bowel drone on this character, is because it actually does melee kills for me.
Oh, I love that. Alright, since we do want to go on with this, if folks would like to start deactivating generators.
Okay.
I'll get this one over here.
I'll get the one by... Oh, someone else already got this one. Never mind.
There is a Mugato behind me. And right behind him is a couple of arthropods.
Okay, I'll punch them to get their attention until they die.
And in the meantime, Boom's got them, so we're good.
But anyway, so Jetflash Disruptor. What's this? That is actually an AoE attack.
It is indeed.
No.
No.
Crush them, squammers. Crush them.
Oh, big guy.
You cut your ankles.
By the way, also he does the grenade spam stuff, so yeah.
This is costing me a fortune.
Aw, the poor guy.
Where did Madrin get this thing anyways?
I changed my mind.
Some deal with Quark.
Oh,
No,
I just
Quark's-
noticed something interesting.
No, it's Quark's cousin.
Madrin?
Well, one of the dialogues in this is actually coded to use your last name, text field, because the fact that my character's name is Zara Treppin.
Yes.
And you notice how in the team listing it just shows the name is Zara.
Right.
But that one dialogue is apparently specifically coded not to use your name, but to use your last name.
Right. Hey, Lady Space Patrol, I'm probably the only person in the game who's like, T6 Connie.
I don't care either, honestly. It's just one of those things. It's like there's so many other cooler spaceships.
There's so many ships in the game. There were over 500 last year, so there's got to be over 600 at this point.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And yes, there's a part of me that wants them all.
I love using that plasma wave thing as a decloak effect. Well, part of it is because every enemy hit by it gets tagged for the decloak alpha task.
If you two talk,
Waiting on Zoe.
Actually, we're probably. Oh, there we go.
this place used to be a stronghold, but
Oh, another fun thing with the trajector is that you can use it as a way to run faster.
Oh shoot! You know, now that you've said that, I'm gonna have to go back and rewrite that chapter. Hey DT, are you still on?
Yeah.
If you get a chance, the Google Docs on chapter 1 is pretty much done. So that means chapters 1 and 2 are done.
Yeah, it doesn't require you to have a target to use it, but if you don't have a target, all it does is make you move forward 10 meters.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, all right.
Yes, indeed, we are authors. But now I'm making DT do all the hard work of putting in
Whoops.
all his pithy comments and remarks and insights and wisdom.
I defeated 500 Klingons.
Woohoo!
Congrats.
I put the cover shield to where it'll protect Wilkins, but somehow it came out backwards.
Well, I put it on so close to her once to protect her so nobody could get around on the edges that I got stuck behind it too. So I just had to wait for it to time out.
There is actually one mission where I've seen where if you place a cover shield wrong, it will actually block the NPC from getting to the thing they need to interact with, so they'll just like stand there trying to walk through it until the cover shield goes away.
It actually happened this morning. We put it on Vanderveer so close that Vanderveer was stuck behind it down on the bug hunt. Fortunately, it was towards the end. Oh, this one's not a story, Lady Space Patrol. This one is second volume of the Unofficial Gamer's Guide to Star Trek Online.
Okay. Good news, bad. Well, yeah, ready.
Let's see if I remember this thing here. Nope. Now let's see.
I'm still mildly annoyed. Oh yeah, by the way, anyone want to grab the loot box? Is this one of those things where it's only one person who gets it?
No, I've got it. I got a.
Okay, yeah. Board 2 interacted with it, and now I can't interact with it. So I guess
I broke it for everybody.
Well, somebody had to.
Well, I picked up the one that was in the arena on Nimbus, so you know, didn't want to get all of them.
Well, I appreciate your understanding, your patience with the rest of us, not meeting up, measuring. That's what I meant.
Damn.
I'm a blender.
Oh, that reminds me. Is that did you look at the third ability on the nano pulse disruptor pistols?
Third ability?
It's actually a melee combo attack.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a standard a pistol butt animation.
That could be fun.
Yeah. It is fun.
Also, when you play as Jaula, that's actually what she has for her number 3 ability.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A Klingon swordmaster sees me punching him in the face, then decides to go kill someone else and lets me hit him in the back of the head so hard his body
He's
disintegrates.
a sword master, not a punch master.
I have to say, though, that is a fun thing with the Tsunkansi gloves, is that since they do a small amount of disruptor damage with each hit, they have the chance to disintegrate people.
Yep. Hi, everybody. Come here.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you didn't need that toe.
Jempok wants them alive. Deny them an honorable death.
Yeah. Honorable death. I'll just skip with the death entirely, if that's fine with you.
I'm a little curious as to who they're talking about, because they said take them alive, like half of them are dead.
I think our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side. Gonna need an extra.
Fun fact: the flaming pit in this room actually does do damage to you, but it's like 1 damage per second.
Yeah.
Chances are you heal faster than that.
Yes, you do.
Put up on the cutscene? Sure, why not?
It's really freaking annoying.
Do you have it? We got it.
I did it!
All right, this cutscene should be good. Oh.
Wow, that was interesting. My cape. When I walked into the cutscene, my cape was sticking straight out in front of me.
That's an old glitch. On the old Romulan capes, where it's actually 2 capes hanging off the shoulders, they had a tendency for a long time to flip over your head like a little personal umbrella.
Fun fact with those, if you do it with just the right options, you can actually have that one and the TOS one. That's like a single shoulder half cape.
Huh.
So you could have like 3 different things on your back.
You have to love that.
Oh,
Okay,
so everything died before the cutscene was over. Aww.
So,
Seriously, of course it did. That's just us.
I forgot that that's a skippable cutscene.
Yes.
I literally have but 1 more vanity shield to go.
What, did you go in for them all?
Yeah,
Ah.
since I only have 1 more to go.
Oh yeah, I found in the patch notes for today what that issue was I was having yesterday with being stuck in Red Alert. Apparently, one of the traits actually does this thing where it puts you in Red Alert anytime one of your allies goes into Red Alert.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
It didn't happen to me in story mode because, solo.
Right.
But
No.
in queues like the Breach...
That would explain a lot
It
of
explains
what's
quite a lot,
happening
yeah.
to me in Karat. Because when I test my skills, I'm like, okay, nothing times out my engine, right? So I can go full impulse and be buffing up the entire time. And then I'm in Karat, and then just 1 other Federation person has to get a Red Alert, and it stops my full impulse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what was happening to me in the Breach. Is that my team flies to the next room, so they're fighting whatever's in the next room, and it takes me so long to get there because I'm stuck at Red Alert. That, but by the time I get there, they're already working on killing things.
I thought it was something with me. I didn't realize that it was everybody having the same issue.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a specific trait that was causing it, but it was one of the things that was part of the recruit event.
You're saying they fixed it?
Well, the patch notes for today claim they fixed that.
Yeah, but Augie was in Wanted, and he was stuck in Red Alert for a long time. I do know, though, if you got a science character, there is one skill that keeps you at Red Alert a long-ass time.
Which one?
It's one of your captain abilities.
Is it the dispersion particle field thing?
Yeah, where you have all the blue circles around you and all your pets and every ally.
Buff, and it doesn't let you out of Red Alert until the buff expires.
Exactly. So if you use that right before the end of something, you're going to be stuck in that for a while until the prompt actually comes up. I've noticed that for a long time, and that's why I tend to sometimes die, because I try to avoid using that buff to not be stuck in Red Alert for just before the end of something.
Okay, seriously, why is the Kristak not dead yet?
Well, because none of us are big heavy hitters like we usually are.
No, it's at one hull.
Oh, because it doesn't die.
Plot armor.
Exactly.
Yes, of course. Oh yeah, that's right. Because of the fact that for this scene to play out, we have to assume that Jiphawk doesn't explode with his ship.
Right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah, well, in this case, my weapons kept automatically targeting his ship.
Well, the thing I mean with when it's annoying is, for example, in Battle of the Binary Stars, right? That ship keeps coming back and won't die.
Right.
Even though it's a simulation, so it dying will not affect the past. It's a simulation. Right? It's like the Kobayashi Maru test. The Kobayashi Maru has to die during the test, but it's a simulation. Thus, if you enforce a different result, nothing alters about it except your end result. Your personal result.
I just noticed something. It's only showing my ship in this cutscene, not the rest of the teams.
Right.
But I guess that's kind of sort of like insert player here sort of thing.
Yeah, it's literally a line of code like that. Insert visual of player one, which is you. That's also in most cutscenes. Your avatar will be the one in the middle, even if it shows your teammates. And everybody will have a different screen where it shows them in the middle, and the rest assigned randomly.
That's where it's really interesting.
Ah, yes. Nanopole staff rifle. I was actually curious about what that one has as its tertiary ability anyways. Let's see here. More details. Fault setting, sniper shot, those are normal. Staff strike.
Yeah, that's kind of a combo attack too.
The description makes it sound like it's the same one that they have for the copy of that weapon that what's the name again from Star Trek Beyond.
Jayla.
Yeah, Jayla.
I thought it was Jayla's staff you were talking about.
Well, I'm talking about the nanopole staff rifle, because the Jayla staff does electrical damage for the primary and secondary attacks, and this one is disruptor for those, but the third one is a plasma blade. Never actually seriously made much use of that thing.
I'm gonna have a war on my hands.
War.
A virtual one.
Ah. Well,
yeah.
You may, but it's not going to be with me tonight. The second volume, Lady Space Patrol, is going to be game ground mechanics. Actually, that may not be true. The second one we're writing will be game ground mechanics. Third one will be space mechanics. There is another one coming out on the basically on all the operational stuff like the heads-up display, etc., etc., etc. And that's being written by Centurion Alpha, and hopefully his will be out also. It's going to be part of ours, but he's writing that one. And he did a huge amount of editing on our first one. So any mistakes that you find are things I haven't fixed yet.
Is there a section currently planned for that on the ground duty officer setups? Because that's actually one thing I was thinking about maybe writing something about, just because there's a lot of options, most of which aren't useful to you.
Yeah. Actually, there wasn't, but there can be. There's so much stuff in the basics of ground mechanics that we're like almost 20,000 words into it right now. And we've covered movement and the basics. We haven't even covered... There really needs to be a section on armor, shields. I mean, giving it in detail. Armor, shields, weapons, kit frames, things like that. And I don't want to write a separate book just on that. So this book's actually going to be a little bit longer. So I think bridge officers and duty officers might wind up being their own book. We're trying to keep them to 30,000 words on a book. This one's definitely going to be wordier. Writing it is easy. It's just, what goes in, what doesn't go in. And so we're trying to approach it. When I started playing, what was the most difficult part was how do you play it, and then what does all this other stuff do? So we're trying to add it in as if you're playing it. And all I have to do is win the lottery so I can just write full-time.
Okay, yeah, that would be fun.
That would work for me. Anyway, I'm going to log off for the night, guys. I have got a super long day tomorrow because I'm heading back out to Chicago, weather permitting. If weather doesn't permit, I'll be on all weekend.
If not, you'll be here tomorrow.
I'll head out too. So.
Okay. Well, Jason, very nice to hear you in game again. I hope all goes well.
Yes, it was nice to hear you guys again. Nice to be with you guys again. I sure appreciate it.
Really good to have you here. Hey, and we're always here whenever you can get the connection and join us. We're here.
All right.
For everybody who joined us on the chat, thank you for joining us. Boom, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Qantas, if you're still there, yay. Dude, we have to get together one of these days.
Yep.
Because, we live so far apart now.
Wednesdays and Thursdays are my days off.
That's right. Yeah, well, I'm currently taking Wednesdays off because after driving out to Bloomington, Illinois and back on Wednesday and then dealing with the whole Chicago bad weather, I'm going to wait till the weather's just a smidge better before I start going back to class full time. Or we can get together on Thursday and, figure that all out. All right, everyone. Yeah. DT, where are you? Are you still there?
Sure.
Okay. DT's mic went dead for a while because it said...
Oh, it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. Is that the one I just gave you?
Yeah, the USB thing died on it, and I can't use it. And how the PC's set up, I can't plug it directly in.
Okay, well, they should honor it if nothing. It's been less than 90 days. It was for Christmas.
I know. It supposedly has a 2-year warranty, but technical support is closed.
Well, if it's like a lot of insurance companies, it's one of those things where they have a pre-made list of excuses for why they can't do it.
Well, HyperX has actually got a good reputation, so, and push comes to shove, a guy through Amazon.
I walked away, I walked back, and I unmuted, but the mic wasn't picking anything up.
Wow.
And I rebooted and everything else. Unplugged it, plugged it back in, checked the drivers, blah. So, yeah, not fun. So tomorrow I have to go through all this. In theory, it should be registered for warranty, and I get to deal with that garbage.
Hang on a second. Let's see if there's...
Or Mom will have to go talk to the people she got it from.
I got it through Amazon, so...
Yeah.
Which is one reason I did it. It tends to be a little bit easier when things go bad.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. We'll look at this really quick. Ugh, can't return it. That happened the other day, but should be under repairable or fixable. Yeah, I would call HyperX in the morning.
So the warranty just ran out through Amazon?
It's not the warranty, the return period. They have a return period that's separate from the warranty.
Sad part is from the return period. Yeah, I don't remember what day we came in.
Well, I got a HyperX for somebody else because of the fact it did have a good warranty and lasted a long time. But yeah, give them a buzz, tell them it was a present, which it was.
Yeah.
And push comes to shove, we mail it back to them and get it fixed, get it replaced.
Yep. They actually have the USB part, just not in stock. As I'm looking through their point, the USB amp for the thing.
Oh yeah, I've got that for my I'm wearing the Bayer ones, which is really nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, temporarily out of stock.
Yeah. Maybe they can find out something else.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna.
Worst case, I might be able to get one of the cheap HyperXs from Walmart or something tomorrow, and just use that one. Use the USB off that one.
There you go. That's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Maybe.
Everyone. We will be on tomorrow morning, and then maybe Sunday night. I don't know yet. So everyone have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, Frost, I forgot to say thank you. Thank you, Frost.
For what?
For,
what did I do?
For joining us.
Oh.
I was saying thank you to everyone else, to Boom and to DT and Mar Hawkman, Musin, Qantas, and just want to say thank you to everybody.
It's always a pleasure to join in.
Now I have somebody can say, hey, I talked to Musin last night. I didn't even have to send them the 23-page contract to translate.
No, it's
Lucky
also
you.
possible, even though I have to work in a couple of minutes online.
All right. Well, see you guys later.
Alrighty. Good night, everyone. Take care.
But I guess I can read my own language.
Better than I can.
Definitely.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a great night.